Good morning, welcome to my channel everybody. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 27th of August. Oh, I had to come outside guys and get some fresh air. It's a beautiful spring, well we're not quite in spring, but it's nearly spring, so there's loads of birds, the sun's out, it's a little breeze, but I just wanted to come out and get some fresh air, and the dogs are happy. They're out here wandering around too. You'll catch Sophie and Sprocket cruising about. I haven't really got any admin this morning, guys. Cheers, everybody. I have got my lemonade. I've got my lemonade and elderflower mixed together today with lots of ice. I've got to have ice. I haven't been back on the coffee still, 8 weeks on from my terrible sciatica experience. So there's Sophie digging in the dirt as usual. I've got my daughter's Quasimodo Hunchback of Notre Dame cup. I told her she's obsessed with stage shows. She's going to see Sunset Boulevard in 2 weeks. I think I told you about that. She's so excited. My hubby's taking her up to Sydney. It's on at the Opera House, so she's that excited, her first stage show. Thank you again, everybody, for your kind well wishes with my sciatica. I do struggle a little bit. I have restless nights. I think one of you mentioned too going back on the valerian root tea, which I think I'm going to. I'm on a very mild sleep tablet of melatonin because the pain really interrupted my sleep patterns. So I think I'll go back to that. I'm not sleeping really well. I lay there wide awake and it's very frustrating. I know a lot of you guys understand because you've been through sciatica or different pains, aches and different things that we go through. God knows why we have to go through these things, but anyway, I am improving. I just got a few issues with my leg, just a bit of nerve pain. I do take tablets for that, a mild tablet. And I've also got it's not cramping, but I've got a real muscle tightness in my leg. But hopefully that'll, peter out as I keep improving. So overall, I'm walking around. I'm pretty good in the morning, so I thought I'd come out and shoot this video, guys. Anyway, enough of me prattling on. I don't have any admin, guys. I can't think of anything, and no, I can't think of anything particular. We just got everything continuing. There's so much going on globally, guys. It's almost hard to absorb it all, isn't it? I know for us, a lot of us switch off from a lot of the nonsense that is going on. The only thing this morning is they talked about, on the news, they talked about old people getting scammed on their phones. We knew that was going to happen. Oh, sorry guys, it's getting a bit windy. I have to speak up a bit. How the scamming's getting more and more. And they talked about that older people can look at the IDs getting there. Oh yeah, I'm guessing they're going to push the digital ID. If you want to check out my Facebook page, guys, Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic Life Coach. I've got 2 Facebook pages, a private and a public one. I've posted 2 videos from Clown Planet. We always talk about Carl Vernon's Clown Planet and how funny it is. And you've got to go check it out. There's 2 videos on the Australian digital ID that's coming. And that's so well done because they say how it's not mandatory, that it's going to be voluntary. But we'll wait and see, guys, because we've heard that before, haven't we, with something that, around the pricky event, rather. Not pricky. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. The picky event, we knew that was only going to be voluntary, but it ended up being mandatory, didn't it? Well, let's see what happens. Watch this space, guys. Sorry, guys. This fresh weather makes your nose run. Okay, Sprocket's still hunting for biscuits. I gave him some biscuits to keep him busy. Oh my God. All right, close my eyes, get started without further ado, and we'll see what comes up. Getting Japan's rising, but Japan's rising in a political world stage agenda way. Like Japan's really putting themselves on the map in a good way. I always say they're very respectful. Hey, Spock. They're very respectful and that to deal with. I do feel like Japan's really sort of leading the charge on the world stage when it comes to resources. I'm getting that. China thinks they are, of course. We've always known panda, or we call them panda here. But I do feel like Japan's really very well respected with a lot of people. So I feel like Japan's moving along nicely is what I'm getting for Japan when it comes to being on the... I just got to watch Sprocket doesn't knock the camera over, you know the drill. On the world stage. Sit down, pumpkin. Sit with Mum. Sprocket, sit. Love you. Sit down. Getting closer to the camera. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting Chris Luxon in New Zealand. He's going to start making a lot more world trips. I feel like he's going to start to go to a lot more meetings. He'll be jet setting around the globe. Oh, Sprocket is always magnetised to the camera. I think he likes to star in the show, to be quite honest. Sit down, darling. I am getting that. He's going to start jet setting more. He's going to be the VIP. He's going to start being a very important person. He's going to have a lot more presence on the world stage. You're going to see him turning up at a lot more meetings. You know, when they line up and take the photo of all the leaders or whatever, you're going to start seeing Chris Luxon in a lot more of these as well. England's rising, and I keep getting England's rising. We know there's a lot of activity in the UK. So many strange things going on globally, isn't there, guys? But I do feel there's a lot of things going on in the UK. England's rising. You're still going to keep rising. This is probably going to go, I reckon, for the next 6 months. Rising about everything. Cost of living. You'll probably get the plasticine protests. Sprocket, stop. Oh, right into it. No, just missed it. You're going to get everything. People just aren't happy in the UK. They're worn down. And, you know, we know Starmer's bringing in a lot of his garbage and nonsense that his WEF, bosses would be making him implement. But I am getting that. People are very unsettled in the UK, and you can understand why. It's not great. Even all this control of the hate speech and all this kind of thing, it's not good. So I am getting that for the UK. Still rising in England. Because England will be the place where people will come together. Oh, look, I've got my matching blue nails to my jumper today. Just realised. Yes, as I was saying the other day, guys, my nails have grown because I haven't been really doing anything. It's weird to have fingernails. I'm not used to it. All right, getting back to, so the UK is going to continue to keep rising. Getting China still, which is Canada, if you're new. China, I still keep getting Ontario, Canada. There's something happening in Ontario. I feel like this is the place people are going to come together. We know they can't do the Ottawa thing, you know, been there, done that. It's not going to work. So I am seeing this Ontario, movement in Ontario, that coming together. Could be happening in the next few months. Might not be happening as yet, but there's definitely some sort of coming together in Ontario. It's very challenging in China. People, I always say it, people are still living in a lot of fear of Trudeau. And that's really sad, because you need people to really get in their strength and power. But the more and more people are waking up to his nonsense and garbage, and that they're being led down the road of tyranny, communism, dictatorship, the more people realise that they don't like it, and that's not what they want for themselves or their children or their grandchildren. So I still see a lot of waking up in China. Give it time, guys. Be patient. Be patient. Don't think it's all over and Trudeau's got his way, as much as he thinks he has, and he's such a dominant character. There's still always hope that the little people can make a difference. I'm just getting that for China. Hey, Soph. Come here, sweet. You've got to go in the dirt. Of course you have. Got to lay in the dirt. Sophie. It's a grubby. All right. I bought some new clippers, guys. I'm going to give Sprocket a big clipping again and shave him now that the weather's warming up. He's all like shaggy. Oh, he loved his last haircut, so that'll be interesting. I might try and do that this afternoon if I'm up for it. Okay. They're showing me visuals of like the world being beaten now. Like, it's almost like you hang a rug from inside your house like over the clothesline and it's being beaten. You know, you beat it with an old broom or something to get all the dust out of it. I feel like that's what's happening in the world. Everyone's being beaten down. The whole world's being beaten down. But in order to change, it's in order to change. We know there's a lot of change going on in every aspect of our lives. But the guides are saying, like, we are the change. We create the change in our life. It's a choice. You make the change yourself. All this awakening and the shift and everything causes you to change. So this is, we always say it, it's that journey. I talk about that little movie on YouTube, Finding Joe. Please go check it out if you haven't checked it out. I might even watch it again myself today, where you peel off the layers that you've picked up along the way. They show this little guy in a knight's suit of armour, like to protect himself. But he's also picked up these layers along the way that weren't his in order to protect himself. So this is where it's that shedding of the layers. So please check out that little show, Finding Joe, on YouTube. It's brilliant. It's very simplified, but it's exactly what we go through. It's that awakening. Again, shedding, it's a caterpillar shedding from his cocoon and turning into the butterfly. We talk about it all the time here. That's what's happening. It's all about change. So it's like the rug being beaten and all the dust and all the, what would you say, all the old debris and emotions and things we pick up along the way, they're being like dusted out of us now. They're being removed. So the world's being really hit hard. It's getting a big shake up. Like a rug being, just show me a rug like an old, one of those old, what is it, Portuguese rugs or whatever they are. I don't know what you call them. Just being banged on the clothesline with like a broom, one of those little straw brooms or something. Well, that's what's happening with the world. It's getting a big shake up. Removing the dirt. But it's really about our change, and we're getting the shake up. We really are, aren't we? A lot of us have had things happening to us. Okay. Getting Belgium, Munich, France rising. I kept saying after the games, we've still got the Paralympic Games going on. I still feel like the people in France will rise. They rose ages before the Olympics. Remember, there was a lot of turmoil, quite volatile too. I still feel like France will rise. Could be September. I'm still getting that. They're not happy with Macron. I am getting that for France. They're still not happy. But see, this is what I was saying. The Olympic Games gave them joy. It was a period of happiness and joy and fun. And people weren't, sprockets behind me, wonder what the noise was. People will also get through the Paralympic Games as well. But I still see France rising. Belgium, Munich, France I get for rising. All right. Still getting that we're the star of our own show. We can create our own reality. We have to form the life that we want. Whether that be that really simplified life that a lot of us talk about here. We spend a lot of time out in nature, in our backyards. I know you guys really listen to a lot of the birds in my videos. It's the simple things that really ignite us inside. We've gone back to basics a lot. I know a lot of us turn the TV off. We don't get involved in a lot of the nonsense and garbage that we get spoon-fed on the news and mainstream media. I feel like we've become much better at switching off from that, and we are really focused on being the star of our own show. And the thing is, we're the main character, so we create our own story. I've got a few videos on that too. I'll leave something over here, guys, in connection to that, creating your own story or being the star of your own show, and not letting other people dictate things for you. It's like in that last 5 years, a lot of people really let the government and other people dictate their decision-making processes and their thoughts. We're not like that at all. We're big creators of our own reality is what I'm getting. Big creators of our own reality. I'm actually going to pull a card around this, guys. I'm going to pull a lunar pin. I'm just getting told to pull a card around this. Might just give us a tip on how to create it. Oh, there you go. Oh, this is beautiful. The Knight of Swords. Oh, the Braveheart Biker Freedom Fighter Maverick Rebels. There we are, charging forth with our protective gear and the sword, like the little show I was telling you about, Finding Joe. And I think that's even like a mountain in the background by the look of it, isn't it? We always get that song by Josh Groban. We raise you up. I raise you up so you can stand on mountains. That's the song we get from the guides all the time to keep us uplifted. So that's the card I'm getting for that, guys. We have to keep charging forth and creating our own story. All right, hang on. I'm getting the message that big issues are being dealt with now. Little people, oh my God, wait till you see something in the dirt. Oh, I'll have to show you because it's that ridiculous. Look, have a look at these two. Look, I hope you can see them. Look at Sophie. Here's Sprock. Say hi, Sprock. Sophie. Oh, he must have stood on her foot. Sorry, guys, it's all gone to crap. No, Sprocket, sit there, not near the camera. Every time near the camera. Sorry, guys. Sprocket's got very big feet and he's heavy and he stood on her paw. So she just gone for a sook now. Oh, God. Sprock, come here. Please come here away from the camera. He makes me nervous. Come here, come here. You're all right. You're not in trouble. Thinks he's in trouble. Now he's going to sit in the dirt. Oh, my God, my dogs. Would never be a video without the interruption of my puppies. Now, let's see if we can get back to... Sit down. Good boy. Oh, I've lost my train of thought. Sit. Oh, my God. It was something about big... Oh, sorry, guys. You know how hopeless I am? Hang on, give me a minute to clear the brain. Erase. I'm just getting big things happening now. And when I'm getting big things happening now, what I'm meaning is people are really, really struggling. Their livelihoods are under threat, meaning houses going under, can't afford to do anything, really. We know that's the case. Actually, it was weird. On Saturday, guys, I went out to a coffee shop in the next town from where I live with my hubby, and we had just a little brunch just to get me out of the house because I've been so bored. I think I told you. And two of the businesses out there had closed down. It was so sad. One was a gift shop and one was like a plant and gift shop. So sad. She said her accountant told her to virtually shut down. Like she was just selling everything off for half price. It was so sad. I know you guys will be seeing this as well. So this is what I'm getting about big things are happening now. Things are really changing. And we know AI is really starting to take over. And it's... huge amount of job losses are coming. But people, honestly, guys, it can't be just us thinking about, well, hang on, AI is taking everything over. Where's all the jobs? We talk about this a lot. People just don't seem to be getting it. Except, well, we do. I'm sure some people do, the ones that lose their jobs. But what else are they going to do? Like, where's the jobs being created other than, like, Temu and Amazon and all this crazy big companies, big corporate wins out as usual. So I am getting that big things that really, things we've been predicting here, guys, all of us, for ages. That's where things are starting to head now. Sadly. So big changes are starting to happen now. Between now and Christmas, people are under a lot of pressure. In all aspects of their lives, this is globally. All right. I think what I'm trying to say is we're starting to see the results of everything that's been leading to this point. The horrible, ugly outcomes is probably what I'm saying. It's really sad, isn't it? It must put marriages under enormous amount of pressure in relationships, I would think. We know that domestic violence is going to be on the rise. We know there's going to be... We always talk about the Karens and people's pain bodies rising up and being out of control. Going to be way more of this. Actually, there was something on the news the other day. This guy, domestic violence, had lost his shit. I think it was on the Gold Coast, and he just attacked this woman like in the middle of this traffic lights. It was completely mad. People had to come to her. I think he killed her actually with a knife. It's just like, what even is happening here? People are just... Anyway, I know you guys are hearing about it too. So there's going to be more of this on the rise still. Because there's no pressure being released. The valve isn't releasing any pressure. There's just more and more and more pressure on people to the point it's just squashing people down that they're just blowing up and exploding, aren't they? We all have our moments, don't we? But that's why I always talk about it here. We've got to stay detached, guys. We've got to be the star of our own show. We've got to forge our path moving forward. Like the card. It's brilliant. Nothing we can't handle, guys. We've been doing this for I'd say it's nearly 4.5, 5 years, isn't it now? Have to be getting close. Since 2019 when this whole circus event started. All right, I'll see if there's something more. Hang on a minute and then we'll pull some more cards, guys. Germany's rising. We know Germany will stand up. They're very brave over there. They've built that wall between them and the government. It's beautiful. I am still getting Germany, so I reckon they're going to still stand strong. Getting Hawaii again. I'm getting Maui. Is it Maui, the island that was burnt? I'm getting everything's on hold. Everything's on hold and been slowed up. Whatever they're building or whatever they're doing there, they're sort of put it on hold. It's on the back burner. I feel like they're just trying to shut up the people. I still say there's lawyers involved with a lot of this stuff because a lot of people lost their homes, their land, and they're fighting back. So I feel like there's things on hold, which is good. This is good, guys. Oh, fingers the little people have a win. Oh, they were just taken out of their lives and dumped. It was just sickening, isn't it? So I am getting that. Things are on hold a bit in Maui, building-wise. So maybe they have gutted the place and they're ready to go ahead, but because people are waking up, there's a bit of hesitancy there. They're delaying things. I'm just getting that. I still feel like the little people are fighting. The Maui people are still fighting back to get their lives back. Because it was unjust. It wasn't right. And they know it. Yeah, everything's kind of at a standstill there. That's just what I'm getting. Even with the lawsuits, everything's at a bit of a standstill. Everything's a little bit frozen in time, I'm getting. Not much is moving forward at the moment, but that's okay. You get that. We know that court cases and all this crap drag out for a couple of years. It's not uncommon, is it? The typical, is it judicial system or whatever you want to call it, takes forever. They stretch it out long enough that there's never any proof or anything. Everything just disappears and gets swept under the carpet, as we know. Any evidence is gone. All right. Oh, it's a garbage truck if you're wondering what that is, guys. For some reason I'm getting people are singing. But this is people waking up. You know how we always get songs and we sing. And unfortunately for you guys, I do a bit of singing just to share the song with you so you get the gist of it. I am getting that. People are doing a lot of singing, rejoicing. This is the people waking up. Because when you wake up, you feel freer. You're not carrying around your backpack of burdens anymore. You're letting go of all the hurts and things from the past. I am getting that. People are singing. You know, it could even be perhaps that people are turning off their TVs and their news. They don't want to be depressed anymore and filled with fear of war. We know the war crap. Oh my God, how much war crap is still on TV? Tons and tons and tons. So people are turning it off. They're starting to go back to listening to music again. Because it can take you to a feeling place, a happy place. It can emote things in you. So I do feel like people are sort of singing more. People are singing more. Which could mean just listening to music. I've been watching actually a little bit of The Voice here, that show The Voice where they do the chair turns and listen. There's some incredible singers out there. Amazing. I mean, some are a bit iffy. But you just realise how talented people are sometimes, don't you? So, you know, singing brings people a lot of joy. I heard a guy sing yesterday and he sang, it was like some song out of a stage musical. And it was breathtaking. It was unbelievable. And I thought, oh my God, what an incredible gift. Like it uplifted me. Just for those few moments he was singing, I was just escaped. So, you know, you can see how people look to music. We all do. I know you guys love music. So I feel like more people are are trying to sort of switch all their stress off and things, and they're playing more music. That's what I'm getting. The news ain't so fun anymore, is it? And people get sick of, I think, all the streaming services and things too. I don't know, I'm just getting that people are listening to more music. And maybe Spotify's done that too. You know, Spotify's really fun, isn't it? You can find old music, new music. I play it in my kitchen. A lot of you do it when you're cooking. You know, it's good escapism. I don't have to tell you guys about it because I know you guys love music. All right. See if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards. Got lovely parrots in the apple tree over there. They're eating off the bird feeder. The colours are so beautiful on parrots, aren't they? You can probably hear him. I'm getting Europe. I'm getting it's not over in Europe. I feel like Europe will still stand up and fight. I feel like Europe feels like they're being smothered, like they're being, it's like showing me gaffer tape over people's mouths, so they can't have their say. Obviously there's a lot of rules about hate speech and all this kind of thing. I do feel like they're trying to shut a lot of people up in Europe, but I feel like the people in Europe won't take it. You know how they stood up ages ago? I feel like that could happen again easily. If they get pushed too far by the government, I feel like Europe will stand. Europe will fight back. I am getting that. Right, maybe October. Getting October maybe for Europe. They won't like what's happening, so they'll fight back. They're pretty strong in Europe. Different parts, but I do feel they won't be gaffer tape. People won't be silenced in Europe. That's a good thing. We need more people to do that. Stand up. Let's pull some lunar pin cards, guys. My dogs are loving it out here today in the sun and that. It is really beautiful. Haven't got many buds on the trees. We just got, actually, no, tell a lie. We have got some of the cherry blossom trees are starting to flower. Oh, it's so beautiful. And my magnolia tree over there's got some flowers on it. It's so beautiful. Oh, I love spring because that means winter's over. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of you are going into winter. But you'll have beautiful autumn. Autumn's beautiful too. 3 of Wands. Interesting, guys. Look at this card. 3 of Wands. It's like you've put your stakes in the ground and you've claimed your little piece of land, which is what we would call Terra Bella, and you're just watching things sail by now. You know, look at the flags are up. We're just really stable. This is us, 3 of Wands. We've got really good stability and we're just watching things flow by. That's a beautiful card, isn't it? Staying in our own power and staying grounded, guys. Crucial. Oh, 7 of Swords. We got this the other day. Remember? Prepared. We're always prepared. This is like before you go into battle. We're always got all the swords. We're always ready to battle if we have to. But I don't think we're going to have to. It's just that we're always prepared. That's what I'm getting for that card. We can't help it. Like, if something really happened, you know, for example, let's use the digital idea here, and people stood up in Canberra and fought back against it. Like, I know my hubby and I'd be there. I know you guys would fight something like that. We'd have our flags out, ready to go. Like, we'd just go and do that. It's just such a natural thing for us to do, isn't it? We're always prepared. If we had to, we would stand up. Oh, this is very interesting. What's this card? The 3 hairs. Oh, that's an interesting one. I'll show it close up so you can see it. It's almost like zodiac, isn't it? Like astrology, zodiac, the 3 hairs. To me, when I got that card, I got connection, connecting with others, communication. And if you think about zodiac or astrology, it's like looking beyond the norm, isn't it? You know, a lot of people think it's all woo-woo and all that, but there's a lot in things like the zodiacs and all that, astrology and things. You know, I know even with star signs, people do have certain characteristics. I'm going to pull another card as an outcome for this. But I do get connection, which is probably all of us connecting and connecting with like-kind who are in your woo-woo realm, or whatever you want to call it, that live a lot in that 5D realm. Oh no, this card. 10 of Swords. We've been stabbed to death. And to me, that just means everything from our past is over. Look, we've got the beautiful sun coming up, or the sunset, sunrise, doesn't matter which one. But all the swords in the back, that just means that we've moved on from it. To me, it's like, I suppose you could see it as a bit of a death card, but it's like a part of us has died, and it's a good way. It's a good thing. We've let go and moved on from a lot of the, like I said, all the garbage and crap we've been picking up all our lives. It's not a bad thing. I'm going to get one more card to do with that one. The High Priestess. There you go. Sitting high. Got the antenna up. And I think of High Priestess. I think of sort of very royal, important, looking from a high vantage point, observing. We're not in things anymore, guys. We choose to stay out of drama, government nonsense. Every time I see things on the news like that ID thing or something, I just giggle to myself, because it's like, oh, here we go again. They think people are so gullible, don't they? I know some can be, but not all of us. Let me see if there's anything to close with today, guys. Oh, I'm getting that song from like the 60s. I think it's from the movie The Dish. We've had it a bit before. I am the real thing. Oh mama, 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 mama. Trying hard not to show the people that you can't in me. The Real Thing. I think it's called The Real Thing. It's actually a great song. I really like the feel of that song. We're the real thing. We are the real thing. Go play that song today. Let's see if there's anything else. No, I'm getting that. Is it David Essex? We've had this before too. I love this song though. Hold me close, don't let me go. Oh no, because I love you and I want you to know. Do you know, with your love light shining, every cloud's got a silver lining. So hold me close, don't let me go. Such a cute song. I used to skate to that song. I think I told you that before. But that's about, let your love light shine. Keep your love light shining, guys. Go listen to that song. It's absolutely cute as. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, they're trying to give me a Coldplay song. Hang on, I'll see if I can get it. Oh, Fix You. I will fix you. Oh. Maybe listen to that today too. It's a Coldplay song. I'm sure it's called Fix You. I will fix you. I love Coldplay. You know I love Coldplay. Alright, hang on. Soph, stop chewing. Chewing. Hang on. God, they're trying to give me a Celine Dion song, but I can't get the Titanic out of my head. I can't get the visual of the Titanic out of my head. Hang on, let's erase that. We'll get a different song. She's got so many great hits too, hasn't she? Hang on. Oh, they're giving me that pseudo echo song. I can make a move to a town that's right for me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love pseudo echo. How is the hairdos? Down to the move to compete with the enemy. Do, 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 do. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Talk about moving. Oh, Funky Town, Funky Town. I'm getting Funky Town today. We've had that many times in relation to the movie Shrek, haven't we, guys? I did love Pseudo Echo. Let me see if there's one more thing, guys, because we've had that so many times. All right. Yeah, I'm going to leave with this song today, John Denver's Annie. Beautiful song. You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain. Oh, what a magic song. I'm going to leave with that today because I just love that song. I love John Denver. Sometimes I don't know why we get the music we get, guys. We just do. Add them to your Chrissy Spotify playlist if you have to. Sometimes they're just for feelings. I'm going to show you the doggos because it's so damn funny. Look at Sprocket. Now he's in the dirt. You got to love him, haven't you? Isn't it a ding-dong? And Sophie's. Say hi, Soph. Hi, Sophie. Say hello to everybody. They love being out here. It's so beautiful. Good girl. Sophie the good girl. Oh, big yawnies. I'm going to say hello. Oh, you're coming over. Good girl. All right, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'm going to have a little rest now inside and watch a bit of TV and chill out. I'll take the doggos in too, and they can have a little rest as well. Take care, everyone. Thanks for your beautiful feedback. I really appreciate it. All your beautiful comments and your kind wishes. Hope you're all going well. Please chat to me down below. Consider subscribing. It'd be lovely to have you here. Like buttons, you know, it helps me a lot. And I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.